Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Arizona Cardinals and the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olson. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Take over first down at their own 30-yard line. Here we go. They go play action for Burrow. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
First down throw for Burrow. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down. Here we go. 11 MT, Kate. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's into traffic, but taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the third round. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one on the floor, and he will score! T. Higgins, touchdown Bengals. His sixth touchdown now for the season.
I'll tell you what, Mike, this looks like a completely different offense from a week ago. They just couldn't get anything going. Their self-inflicted penalties, the opposing team really had their way with them, but they looked really sharp. They had a great opening script. They executed it to perfection. And then not only to sustain possession, Mike, but so important nowadays is to win those possessions in the red zone and come away with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Jordan Houghton on the stop. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's left side, and that's tight end McBride. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain there of 15. It's an Arizona first down.
A gain of 15.
They'll throw out of the gun. Catch made right side by Wilson. And no chance to turn and go. That one's good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so high. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll drop to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They try the right side with Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Forced out wide. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
They'll look to throw. That's taken in. And he's not going to get away. Hey, they got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on 4th down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 34-yard line.
12. Here we go. 11, mighty. 11. 11.
Now, Burrow. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
Here we go. 11, empty.
He'll get this out wide. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here we go. Right, 80. 11, Thomas. Sahad. Sahad.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get this up to the 44. John Sweat there on the tackle. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. White 80. White hot. Sahad.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this.
On 1, ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Gun. Sahad. White 80. 11, 11, 11. Sahad.
Burrow now. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Sahad.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
At the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's get set.
Burrow. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. He works free, right side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Arizona.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
To a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and down.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Hey, can. Stop.
On 1st down, Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might as well power.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
11, 11. Here we go. 11.
They'll run it over center with Mitchell. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 13. And the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
11, 11, 11, 11 MT, 11 MT.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Oh, is going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert. Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
One, ready?
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Burrow to throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
At the 22-yard line.
Here we go. 11. Right 80. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40.
4 yards.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes.
And now he loses the football. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
14. Bengals 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Gun.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Right 80. Right up. 11.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Stop.
possession now. No chance at all. He'll go down. The Michigan man, Whitty, hey, he gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year.
On one, ready?
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
Burrow. 1:58 to go in the first half of play. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now give on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10.
11.
Looking out of the gun, Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
11 mighty. Gun.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
180. Let's stop.
A 3rd down. We'll try to get it on the ground. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend the return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Forced to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
That one is complete to McBride. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So It's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air one more time. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go.
A first down throw for Burrow. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. Card's going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. The Bengals will call out the field goal unit. This a yard short of the record from 65 yards out. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run here with Benson. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
He'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the zone read, a give to Benson. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll drop to throw. That balled in at the 2. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. He'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer.
Trey Palmer on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On point, ready? Here we go. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. Big 13.
Burrow now. The middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get that to Wilson. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty.
Ready up. Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll begin here on the ground. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Now they'll set up to throw. At left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Oh, big hole left side. And he will dive into the end zone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A special teams magic moment from the rookie who takes it all the way. What a great way to announce yourself to your teammates as a huge part of this team.
Yeah, and there's no greater way to establish value and to earn a role on a team, Mike, than through special teams. Now, when you could do it as a returner and you can impact the game by putting points on the board, man, that is different. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and that is a huge impact play here by the young rookie.
This returnable from the 4. Whoa! And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Start out with a run, and it's Benson.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 9. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's got his tight end. That's McBride. They get 16 on that connection. It's an Arizona 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw again. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It seemed like the receiver might ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
That's caught left side. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Game on. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside.
On 1, ready? Let's get set. Back.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
11. Here we go.
They give up the middle for Mitchell. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here we go. 11. Big 13.
Second down. Burrow on the move left. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go.
On first and 10, Burrow. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
11 MT.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. To throw here to begin the drive. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Cardinals.
To the air now on first and 10. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up second and 5.
A great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll drop to throw. Rolling right, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the
On 1, ready? Here we go. 11, Tom. Right 80. Stop.
Play action now. It's Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they found themselves out front.
And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one.
Right 80. Right shot. Eleven MT. Stop.
That is caught outline on the RPO. Oh, yeah. He gets free. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to go up top here for McBride. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. He'll drop to throw. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. Pushed out to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And this will be incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. This is 4th down. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
180. Plays hot. Hot. Hot.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.